Walking is often underestimated when it comes to fat loss, but it holds a unique advantage over high-intensity exercises, like running due to its sustainability and low-impact nature. While running may burn more calories in a shorter time, walking triumphs in the long run, unlike running, which can be exhausting and requires longer recovery periods. Walking doesn't drain energy reserves as drastically. This means you can walk for extended durations, burning more calories over time without feeling burnt out. Many describe walking as a meditative practice, especially when done outdoors in natural settings. Research from Stanford University found that walking can boost creative thinking by up to 60%, acting as a catalyst for new ideas. While the popular goal of 10,000 steps is often cited, research suggests that 8,000 steps per day are sufficient for most adults aged 18 to 60 to reap maximum health benefits. Walking uphill or on an incline, for instance, can double calorie burn compared to walking on flat ground. Simple strategies like walking during work calls, taking post-dinner strolls, or using a treadmill while watching TV can effortlessly increase step count. It's a sustainable, low-risk exercise that supports fat loss, mental clarity, and long-term health. Many people struggle with the all-or-nothing mentality of fitness, where missed workouts lead to discouragement. Wearable fitness trackers or smartphone apps can monitor steps, distance, and even heart rate, offering insights into calorie burn and overall activity levels. On rainy days, indoor options like mall walking, treadmill use, or even pacing at home while watching TV can keep the momentum going. For urban dwellers, exploring different neighborhoods or parks can add variety, while nature trails offer sensory benefits that enhance the mental health perks of walking. It bridges the gap between sedentary lifestyles and intense workouts, making it an ideal starting point for beginners and a valuable adjunct for seasoned fitness enthusiasts. By prioritizing consistency over intensity, integrating walking into daily routines, and pairing it with mindful nutrition, reaching 10% body fat becomes an achievable goal. The journey to a leaner physique isn't about drastic measures, but about small, sustainable steps, literally and figuratively, that add up to transformative results. The key is adaptability. Fat loss is a marathon, not a sprint, and the ability to adjust your approach ensures long-term success. However, it's important not to obsess over numbers. The goal is to cultivate a habit, not to hit arbitrary targets at the expense of enjoyment. However, walking can create a modest calorie deficit without drastic food restrictions, which are often unsustainable and lead to rebound weight gain. For example, a daily 300 burn from walking allows for a slightly more flexible diet while still progressing toward fat loss. Pairing walking with a protein-rich, whole food diet amplifies results by preserving muscle and keeping hunger at bay. Additionally, the rhythmic nature of walking can reduce stress-related eating, as it provides a mental reset and time away from temptation. Listening to your body, opting for a leisurely walk on low-energy days, or adding intervals of brisk pacing when feeling energized ensures sustainability. Walking eliminates this pressure. There's no need for special equipment, gym memberships, or strict schedules. A 20-minute stroll during a lunch break or an evening walk with a podcast can accumulate meaningful expenditure without the mental burden of a rigid regimen. This flexibility makes it easier to stay consistent, and consistency is the true driver of fat loss. Over weeks and months, the cumulative effect of daily walking can surpass the occasional high-intensity session that's hard to maintain. Yet, it's important to remember that walking alone isn't enough. Nutrition remains the foundation of fat loss. Without a proper diet, even the highest step count won't yield the desired results. By combining daily walking with mindful eating and strength training, achieving a lean, healthy body becomes not just possible, but enjoyable. For those seeking to optimize their fat loss journey, understanding the synergy between movement, diet, and lifestyle is the final piece of the puzzle. Another advantage of walking is its ability to regulate blood sugar levels, which plays a crucial role in fat loss and overall metabolic health. Studies have shown that even short walks after meals can significantly lower postprandial glucose spikes, reducing insulin resistance over time. This metabolic benefit is particularly valuable for those aiming to lose stubborn abdominal fat, as insulin sensitivity is closely tied to visceral fat storage. Unlike high-intensity workouts that may stress the body and spike cortisol, walking provides gentle, steady movement that supports hormonal balance. Opting to walk to work or parking farther away adds movement to your routine, while socializing with friends on walks instead of over meals combines calorie burning with quality time. The key is to make walking a natural part of your lifestyle rather than a rigid obligation. Similarly, walking on uneven surfaces like sand adds resistance, engaging more muscles and boosting energy expenditure. Increasing walking speed to a brisk or power walking pace also elevates heart rate and calorie burn. For an added challenge, wearing a weighted vest or backpack can intensify the workout without straining joints. For those over 66,000 to 8,000 steps may suffice. However, if fat loss is the primary goal, increasing step count beyond the baseline can enhance calorie expenditure. For example, a 30-minute walk burns approximately 150 calories, equating to roughly 3,000 steps. Psychologists also note that even a brief 10-minute walk can alleviate anxiety as effectively as a 45-minute workout. These mental health benefits further enhance walking's appeal, making it not just a tool for fat loss, but also for overall well-being. Running, while effective in the short term, often leads to quicker fatigue, making it harder to sustain over weeks or months. Unlike long-distance running, which can lead to muscle protein breakdown and hinder muscle growth, walking has no such interference effect. In fact, walking helps maintain lean muscle mass while promoting fat loss. Since muscle is metabolically active, meaning it burns more calories at rest than fat-preserving muscle mass through walking and strength training supports a higher metabolic rate, facilitating long-term fat loss. Additionally, the intense nature of running can increase appetite, making it more challenging to maintain a caloric deficit, the cornerstone of fat loss. Walking, on the other hand, doesn't trigger the same level of hunger, allowing for better adherence to a calorie-restricted diet. Because it is an exercise that can be consistently maintained without excessive fatigue or risk of injury. Running places significant stress on the joints, particularly the knees, ankles, and back, increasing the likelihood of overuse injuries. For individuals with pre-existing joint issues or those new to exercise, walking provides a safer alternative that still promotes fat loss without the same injury risks. Moreover, walking is a sustainable habit that can be maintained well into older age, unlike high-impact activities that may become impractical over time. This universality makes it accessible to individuals of all fitness levels, allowing them to seamlessly incorporate it into their daily routines. However, walking alone isn't a magic solution. Must be paired with a caloric strength training and other healthy habits to achieve significant fat loss. The key question then becomes, asterisk, how much walking is needed to reach a lean 10% body fat? Are 10,000 steps enough? Or is more required? One of the most compelling reasons walking is superior for fat loss is its sustainability. Another critical factor is the reduced risk of injury associated with walking. Beyond physical benefits, walking offers profound mental and emotional advantages. When it comes to fat loss, muscle preservation is crucial. So, how many steps should you aim for daily? To maximize the effectiveness of walking, consider incorporating variations that increase intensity without switching to running. Integrating walking into daily life doesn't have to feel like a chore. Ultimately, walking's true power lies in its consistency and adaptability. The psychological ease of walking also contributes to its effectiveness. For those seeking to optimize their walking routine, Tracking progress can provide motivation and accountability. Weather and environment can also influence walking habits, but they don't have to be barriers. Nutrition, of course, remains the linchpin. No amount of walking can outpace a poor diet. In summary, walking is a deceptively powerful tool for fat loss, offering a rare combination of accessibility, sustainability, and holistic health benefits.